Ninjago's character affection, aka Ninjago's love stories, are very hit or miss. Some work really well and deserve the praise they get, while some others are just, well, they're either underdeveloped or are kind of just invalid. Today we are going to be taking a look at that and diving deeper into why this one particular love story deserves better, and how it is indeed severely underdeveloped. Now, the skylor ship. If you don't know what that means, it is basically just the ship between Kai and Skylor. From Season 4 up until present day Ninjago, it's always been there, you know, tucked away in the corner. We've seen a few very tiny little hints towards them being a couple, but for the most part, a lot of it does just kind of seem like a big stretch. Well, with a few hints being dropped on Twitter by Ninjago's creator, it does seem valid to assume that we may well be seeing more of Skylor in the coming year, which has left me and a lot of others slightly worried. This ship is probably the most underdeveloped ship we have ever seen come from Ninjago. It exists in microscopic doses, usually in scenes that last about 30 seconds long, and genuinely, that's it. It does almost kind of feel like a throwaway thing that was going to happen, but then it never did, but, you know, it was there, so they just kind of ran with it. If you ask me, this ship is very solid, but it also just kind of feels forced, if that makes sense. Almost like they don't really go together in a way, which is why personally, this ship in particular should be toned down a lot if this is truly going to be the direction they are headed in for 2022. On top of that, every time one of these Skylor moments does show up, it genuinely just doesn't feel natural. After all, these two barely ever see each other. They only are ever really together once every few seasons or so. Seeing them awkwardly with each other in what could be seen as a romantic way does make this entire ship seem a lot more awkward. Seeing as this has actually happened literally every time in the past, I'm willing to bet that, assuming the ship does actually make a return in 2022, they'll once again be lumped together awkwardly, mainly because the plot wants them to. I guess because Kai is still going to be extremely upset due to the loss of Nia. So I guess what I'm getting at here is just the fact that Skylor as a whole is always just, you know, really awkward. It's extremely inconsistent, it's literally just awkward, it's all of the above. Skylor needs some serious development if it is to become a proper, official thing, and it's still nowhere near that kind of level just yet. Does it have potential? Yeah, sure, I guess, but personally, I kind of wish Kai was with someone else instead of Skylor. It almost just doesn't feel right to me, but hey, that is just my own personal preference. Be sure to drop your thoughts on all of this in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts regarding all of this. If you did enjoy today's video, please consider dropping a like on it. If you're new here and are interested in seeing a lot of content similar to this, please do also consider subscribing to the channel with the notification bell turned on. With all of this being said, I will see you all in my next one.